tale as old as time. White privileged woman versus obscurely black girl versus establishment. I don't honestly know what the old tale as old as time. I was not expecting this as a thumbnail.
There was nothing else, Marcus. Explain to me, one, what you could have made a title for the show, and two, what you could have actually made a thumbnail out of both shows. Because I was really trying.
Thumbnail maybe AEW completes all out card, and then have it as a question mark.
No, because someone.
But
might
you know
think
the
that's
Spanish
the
way.
episode
I
of
would
the
do the
Riddler.
Spanish, the upside down question mark, and then the other one.
I feel like people would think the Riddler has taken over the show if we did that.
Riddle me this, Batman. You titled the show, all right? Creed Brothers Return, I guess. I don't know.
Nah, that was nothing.
Noam Dar takes over NXT.
But he was a menace.
Yeah,
was a menace.
They were just up there.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm Lord Manny Hayes. He is
Marcus. The grand finale. And we can tightrope, we can backflip, we can bounce and springboard, split-legged moonsaults, run across the ropes, because, Manny, we are the kings of the ropes.
the kings of the ropes. And the one thing you left out was do the turn in the corner.
Oh, yeah. The turn in the corner. Which I don't know how to name. I was thinking about that the entire time, but I do not know how to name that.
So,
Wes is in the
we left Tuesday's show with kind of a cliff. It wasn't a cliffhanger. But what car did you purchase, sir? Did you buy the Kia Soul?
No, I did not buy the Kia Soul. I have I ended up making the financial responsible decision of not going with the Camry for, whatever thousands of dollars it was, and going with the Corolla. That's
a smart move.
Pretty good. It's a smart move. It's a smart move. It's not
a good car.
It's not as shocking as a Kia. It's about the same price, the Kia Soul. And the only concession I have that is white. I normally drive a black car, but I had a white car before.
You're gonna have to wash that car all the time.
No, white cars you never wash. Black cars were the ones you always have to wash because they collect all the dust. The white cars are like
I feel like you notice it more in white cars too.
Yeah, but it takes time for it to build up. Black cars, it just looks like you're just riding around a dust bucket. Like, what? It's just collecting everything. Like, you see everything. But it rides really well. It has all the features that I need in the car, and it's going to give me the point A, point B. And the main thing is, I'm just going to treat it like I treated every other car and make everybody else drive. Not my car, but just show up to places. You driving. You're driving. It's the same thing I've always did. Even when my the Kia Optima, I just let people. I was just like, you're driving this time, right? Yeah, cool. Because I hate it.
It's a good thing I'm not near you because I don't drive.
You need to do it, Manny. You need to do it. I think as a quest, Manny Learns to Drive should be a segment of the show.
No, because if any situation anyone was like, man, you need to drive, I'll pull out whiskey. Glug, 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 glug. I can't.
Drunk. Let me check your blood alcohol level. Not there yet. What the fuck? You can drive, Manny. You can drive. One more sip.
Is there any news that we need to report on? Because it's all CM Punk news.
No, I'm done talking about his ass anyway. There's nothing really out there in these streets that like, oh man, this is breaking news or anything like that. It's just more of the same of what could have happened, what did happen, and them trying to wrap up an all-out card in Chicago without CM Punk again.
Fuck you, Jimmy. I know you're a diamond subscriber, but you don't think I know the numbers of this channel? We only like 115 subscribers away from that.
Yeah, it's not like the biggest goal.
I see the numbers every day, Jimmy.
In your defense, you don't really need to drive in London, right? It's just like
No.
it's everything's mostly on the quote unquote in the tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm walking distance between like 3 different tube stations right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not worth going through that traffic. But you know, it is good to drive in like certain situations when you're just like, fuck everybody. Considering your hate for people, Manny, you should be like, you know what? I'm driving there. I don't care what it costs.
I honestly think it would increase more because
road rage.
Road rage.
Manny is now cash. How'd you get a gun in London?
Call up Cash Wheeler. That's who.
Yeah. Manny his pickup truck.
Gun. I got myself a gun.
Oh
no. Let's just get into AEW. It happened. There you go.
Really, it's kind of like that. It was like, and you know, I believe that the roster was thin due to people wanting to attend the Bray Wyatt services, and there's the Hurricane. I forget. I'm just gonna call it Elias. I don't know.
I think they're past E. I think it's F. I think they're on F again.
Well, F.
I want to say Felicia. Hurricane Felicia.
It might be Hurricane India, or I don't know. I honestly don't know, but it's another hurricane happening. And is it Elise? I think it might be Elise. Nah.
What for E?
Yeah, I think we're in E. But I don't know.
I'm like
Hurricane Phil has wrecked that locker room anyway, so it doesn't matter. So they had a very thin roster and all that going on, but I just didn't care about a lot of this stuff. Just there's a lot, and it's gonna like just throwing stuff together.
So the show kicked off with John Moxley versus Commander. John Moxley wins. I don't think Commander really got. I think Commander just basically got grounded.
Yeah, he did like one tightrope 450 slip that was a little early, that he was short on, and Moxley got the knees up. He did a dive here and there, but I would say it was like 6 minutes of him getting his ass whooped.
Yeah,
like, that's what it
was. Mox was just toying with him.
Yeah. And then even after the match, Mox looks at the camera, was like, easy work. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Sensibility. Normally AEW matches are back and forth, but this was not. This was a completely different, like, this is a different level of fighting for Commander here.
Well, this one definitely felt like who we got? Who we got in the back?
Who's in the back?
Mark, you ain't doing anything. Commander, you ain't doing anything. Get out there.
Get out there. And, you know, Mox is always there. So that's the number one. Of all their stars, we know Mox is going to be on the show. No matter what. Rain or shine. He could have blew up in the ring, which he did, allegedly. A bomb match. He's on the next night. It doesn't matter. Man canceled his vacation to become the world champion. I saw a joke that Tony Khan has asked John Mox to be the interim real world champion. Now the CM Punk's
and then the look on his face like,
again.
Actually, do you know what? Speaking of, I heard one of the fun. I don't know if it's true, but one of the stories of the Jungle CM Punk scuffle was they were in the backstage. And then they suddenly got shoved into a wall or something along those lines, which led to monitors falling on Tony Khan.
You know what the funniest part about this? According to one report, there's a bunch of video of this one, actually.
What?
There's a bunch of video.
Why leaked online?
It hasn't leaked yet. Where's TMZ? Because apparently Wembley... Because Wembley has they said a shit ton of cameras in all that area, and where they have their like gorilla stuff. They have cameras everywhere in Wembley. There is footage of this somewhere, and I need this to leak. I don't care how many months later. I need it to leak.
Come on, England, do it.
Come on. TMZ England. I don't know if that's his crew, but TMZ England.
And then the funnier one was Miro and then CM Punk joke. Then it broke that Miro and CM Punk were going to have a little brawl, but it turned out that they were just joking with each other because apparently you can't do that anymore.
Well, I thought it was weird that they had a confrontation anyway, since Miro is the quote unquote collision guy. Like,
yeah,
I thought the people in the collision locker room were cool. Yeah,
Miro's just too cool in general. Miro, he's just too chill.
Yeah, I don't see him getting really upset unless it really upset him. Like something really, like it was personally after him. Like CM Punk was like, "You use glass Miro," but we all know CM Punk would step up to someone Miro's size.
No, he wouldn't. They cut to a package of a video of FTR asking the Bucks why they didn't show them respect when they put their hands out at the end of the match on Sunday. They say it was the heat of the moment, and then they are interrupted by the Bang Bang Club, telling them to get out of the winners room, which sets up FTR and the Bucks versus Bullet Club Gold for All Out.
How's that pay-per-view bill for All Out? And it was in one sentence. You didn't shake my head. I guess we're teaming together to fight Bullet Club Gold. Main event of All Out.
Yep. Tony Storm.
Haven't we had enough tag matches? The 8-man tag don't appease nobody.
There's too many tags everywhere. I'm sick of them.
What are you talking about? You already upset about the Monday Night Raw Judgment Day main event, Manny? I'm sure it's a 6-man tag.
Yeah, but Marcus, do you know what I've already got to look forward to on Monday? Drew McIntyre and Riddle versus the Viking Raiders.
All right, but in other news, Manny, it might not be the Viking Raiders any longer, as the Authors of Pain have been re-signed by the WWE.
Marcus, apparently they've been re-signed since 2022. Yeah, Cultaholic said that they've been silently rehired, but it's only just come out now that they were rehired back in 2022, probably round about the time. What's his name got hired? Impact guy. Impact
guy.
The guy that got killed off, literally on Impact.
Oh, Eric Young.
Eric Young, there you go. I think he made
that was really tough. Impact guy. That was Bobby Roode,
Manny. Tony Storm says she's happy for Saraya, but she went completely off script for her performance at All In. Now she has nothing. She can't trust anyone. And then she throws a shoe at Renee, which I feel like Renee deserved for her actions last week.
Yeah. Well, she threw a shoe at Renee because she yelled off the camera, "I can't even trust these shoes," which made me laugh. And I was like, again, unhinged Tony Storm is the best Tony Storm we have ever gotten.
It's a very good character for Tony Storm.
Yeah. Just the like, you feel the energy of just like, oh my God, life is so hard for no reason.
Chris Jericho calls out Sammy Guevara. He isn't happy with how he acted at the end of his match with Will Ospreay as he shoved him. He should have never done that. He apologizes for pushing him. So Shammy. Why am I adding a H? Why am I adding a H?
I don't know. Shammy.
What's on my tongue?
You know, like, it's one of those like, Shammy Guevara. Like, you really hate the man that you added something to his name. Shammy. As if he's like shaming you or it's a sham. Shammy Guevara. I bought brown goods from him.
He shakes his hand and he says he's always got his back and a little push isn't going to break them up. These two throw little jabs at each other for about 5 minutes. But then Jericho wants them to go after the tag championships, and Sammy's all for it. And then later on in the night, Sammy cuts off Don Callis before he could work his magic of bullshit.
Yeah. Let me spin some bullshit. So my main thing is, I don't know what to make of this story. I don't know what's going on.
He's turning.
Like, they were upset.
He's turning on Jericho.
Yeah, but then it didn't make sense. Like, the
argument. When does these stories ever make sense?
No, but I mean, the argument in the ring made no sense to me. Like, there are two people upset, and I'm supposed to be like, be on Sammy's side for not killing who did he hit with the bat? Will Ospreay with the bat harder? Or like they both wanted to cheat. Like, I don't care, right?
But this happened like maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
When
then at the end they were like, yeah, let's go for the tag team title after this fight. Like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, Jericho's selling point was, let's just have a tag match and it'll be all good. Because I tell you what to do. And then Sammy was all for him again. It just doesn't. I think it's just carrying on from there, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, we're all over the place with this. You don't support me. You know, I went to All In without my pregnant wife, and I wasn't even booked. You know, I was like, where are we at with this? This doesn't make any sense.
Do you know when people say that? Like, I left my pregnant wife here. She incapable of defending for herself? Do you live in a war zone or something? Is she in immediate peril all the time? No, she'll be fine for you be gone for 2 days.
Nah, you never know. But I'm going to say this. When people say, oh, I left my wife for 2 days, clearly if she had any problem with you leaving, you weren't going. I'm just saying. I think the problem should be you went to go support a man that she on TV said fuck him and his bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You're never seeing your kid again, Sammy. Just gonna take that kid to Brazil and you're never gonna see that kid again.
We get the next match, which is Wheeler Yuta versus Eddie Kingston for the New Japan Strong Openweight title. I want to ask one question.
Sure.
There was quite a few people that came out here tonight that were in that Stadium Stampede match.
Mm-hmm.
Why was Eddie Kingston the only one that came out like Mr. Bump, like covered in bandages?
I don't know. Because he's the only one trying to sell, Manny. Remember, this man sold the exploding ring to bring that back up again. He sold the exploding ring even though it didn't explode. The man is committed to the sale no matter what. So here's my issue with this match. I'm so sick of seeing just the New Japan Strong title being defended. Like, there's just everybody has a belt. I'm just tired of it. It makes me sick. Wheeler Yuta was in this match. That was another strike.
So wait, are we on 2 strikes now?
And they didn't seem like, you think, yeah, I'm on 2. Wheeler Yuta jumped you up to 2. And you would think that him and Claudio would like set up something for All Out because they've been building to this for like forever, but nope, nothing. Right? That's
the real weird thing about this is it feels All Out feels like, do you know when New Japan have 2 shows next to each other?
Yeah.
So they just book loads of tag matches to supplement the rest of the show. It feels like that. Like, I feel what AEW should have really done would have booked all in and All Out together at the same time.
Yeah, or call it All In Night
matches.
1. Yeah.
No, so there was like crossover matches. So like, regardless of the outcome that happened at All In, you still got this All Out. Because now they're scrambling to throw bit matches together. Like, Joe's got that TV title defense against Big Cheeks.
Excuse me, I believe his name is Shane Taylor.
Yeah. And tell me he ain't fat.
I'm saying chunky.
No, that is not chunky.
He's chunky. That's chunky.
No.
He's in Eddie Kingston shape.
No. Eddie Kingston's in better shape than Shane Taylor.
I don't know. We can argue this to the gills. Do we have to put Exhibit A and Exhibit B up? And I can't trust you to get Exhibit B because you put big ass on Exhibit B.
I feel belly, which Eddie Kingston has, is more acceptable than rotund and his hips
don't sound like he's bigger than Keith Lee.
He is about the same size.
Nah. Maybe. I actually haven't seen Shane Taylor wrestle in a long time because I don't watch Ring of Honor at all. But
It's
I don't think he's that big.
Shane Taylor is shaped fat. Like he's multiple shapes. Whereas when you look at like Bronson Reed, Bronson Reed's built like a barrel. A barrel with legs.
Bronson Reed looks like the Katamari Damachi ball that rolls down the street. But moving on. Oh yeah. This is tradition. It's tradition. This is podcasting mode. It's like Superman.
You weren't
not
wearing that yesterday.
That's true.
You wore a nice polo yesterday.
Yeah, that wasn't the intent. Yeah, because I knew I was leaving as soon as I hit in the show.
Dude,
this is the outfit of I ain't going nowhere.
MJF, Eddie Kingston wins the match, and they mouth off of Claudio at the end of the match. MJF tells Adam Cole he loves him, but he's wrestling more than ever now, so he's going to take a break and go to Paris, bang some broads, his words, not mine, and eat a baguette. He said
rats, Manny, his words, not mine.
I feel broads is a nicer term than being called a rat.
Yeah, I know, but you can't quote the man and say his words, not mine. You say you got to control it right when he said rats, which is an all-time low that you can be.
And it feels like it's a waste of a time to go all the way to Paris for a baguette.
Well, it's not that bad if if you're the champ, man, and you probably private or something. It's not too far of a trip. You're already in Europe. I'm down with it. I know you're anti-Paris, but if I ever go to Europe, I've got to go to Paris.
Yeah, I know you come back and tell me how disappointed you are. And like, you right.
You're right, It's ghetto as fuck. It's just like being in Hollywood.
Then we get the Adam Cole Roddy segment, which was just sad. In all honesty, it was sad. Not because it made me feel sad. I looked at the people and go, this is sad.
So basically, Roddy says he's a legend. Him and the Kingdom are disappointed in that.
You were wrong.
I know.
You left out a detail, Marcus. He is going to break everyone's back because he is a wrestling legend.
Yes. So I have a quote here, Manny, that I found last night after I heard this. It showed up on my Instagram feed, and it was from the legendary rapper Ice-T, which states, ice cold fact, : if you, in all caps, have to tell people that you are a legend, alpha, boss, whatever, you're most likely not. So, this was literally the same day. And I want to say, so Roddy is not a legend. Sasha Banks is not a boss. And Alpha Academy is nothing. Ice-T's been watching wrestling. That's all I'm saying. But
Sasha Banks is no longer the boss.
She's the CEO.
He's what, the CEO?
Yeah.
Of a company that doesn't exist.
Yeah. Of Sasha or Mercedes Moné Enterprises. But I don't know why that I was like, oh wow, this hit exactly after I watched this call. Just on Instagram, like, Ice-T is right. Roddy's wrong. But this is a bunch of sad white men in here crying about what Adam Cole's success.
No, the funniest bit was the start, Marcus, when he came out and he was like, oh, his neck's in a bad place. MJF's neck's in a bad place. And then out comes Adam! Oh, so my neck health is not important anymore?
At the end of the day, Roddy declares he's going to compete in a tournament?
Yeah,
I forget what he actually.
I think it's a Grand Slam tournament. The winner faces MJF at the Arthur Ashe.
Wembley. Yeah,
the Arthur Ashe. Wembley.
I don't know why I'm saying Wembley. Yeah, the other stadium show. I was dead set on Wembley. I kept going Wembley, man. Why you saying it like that? But I feel like all these guys in the ring who confronted Adam Cole in this segment prove to me why. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all these guys. You guys are all bubs. Don't give Taven the mic. He killed Ring of Honor. Don't give Mike Bennett the mic. He's nothing without Maria. And Roddy has been Roddy for his whole life. And this is the best character he's ever been.
So you've just thrown shade at Mike Bennett, but I feel like he was the better one of all of them on the microphone in this segment.
Yeah, you're probably right. But wouldn't you have rather had Maria out there?
Of course,
Where is she?
Because I may have had a better thumbnail if Maria was here.
Where has Maria been?
Probably pregnant or doing other things.
Yeah.
Matt Taven, I despise thee.
I think that's the universal consensus on Matt Taven, to be honest.
So, Marcus, we move from Roderick Strong to his boring wife, Nyla Rose, Marina Shafir, and Emi Sakura versus Chris Statlander, Hikaru Shida, and Britt Baker.
Okay, Manny, can I pause for a moment?
Yes, you may.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, and I know we can just get through this show real quick, but I have to delay it for this one thing only. It's the one thing that went through my mind during this whole goddamn match. When did Emi Sakura go evil? He was the Freddie Mercury. Yeah?
A long time ago.
I missed this. I just remember her with the Freddie Mercury mustache coming out being a joy. Now I see her. She's in this purple and she's evil. And I go, oh my, what has happened to Emi Sakura?
Thing is, I saw her at Pro Wrestling Evil on Saturday. And she was playing, she was the face. And I believe she owns Choco Pro, and that's the reason they did the collab, because Emi Sakura took a chance on Eve Pro Wrestling and whatnot. And I don't know if she's coming back to that promotion, but the promoter gave her a Hall of Fame plaque.
Oh, okay.
For Pro Wrestling Eve, because she's done a lot for that company. Yeah.
Oh, good for Emi Sakura.
She's very entertaining.
Yeah,
like I enjoyed her when she was dressed as Freddie Mercury on AEW.
Yeah,
because it's so lost ridiculous on America. Because it was lost on a lot of the crowd when she would go, "Hey, everyone's meant to follow." And do the
well, man, no one knows who she was. I think that's the thing. They're going like, "What the fuck?" Like, I think if it was a man going out there in a tank top doing Freddie Mercury, you know, the whole deal. Everybody's seen it a million times. It would have clicked. But to expect a little Japanese woman, chubby Japanese woman to do this, it's kind of jarring. I think we weren't expecting that at all. I think most people were going like, "What is this man doing in this women's match at this point?" Due to the mustache. It was confusing.
Wes says, I've been a Mike Bennett since he was the Miracle in Impact.
You don't want to be a Mike Bennett, Wes. I know you probably missed the word fan, but you don't want to be a Mike Bennett.
Yeah, but that could also I could also read that sentence that I have been in Mike Bennett since he was the Miracle in Impact. You know, sometimes typing fast is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Finish your sentences.
Just ask me on all my thumbnails.
The match wasn't even that good. It was Chris Statlander picked up the win for her team. Ruby Soho takes Statlander out at the end of the match. Looks like she's going to steal the title, but she doesn't. And then walks away just like she did in All In, because she's useless.
Yeah, this match happened. This is their obligatory women's match of the week. Enjoy. That's it. That's basically what I got from this. They dug up
Don
all these
Callis.
old. They dug up Nyla Rose and Marina Shafir, threw them out there.
Hey, when they dig up Nyla Rose, you know what happens.
Title match.
Sheeta! Sheeta!
It's always against Sheeta. She's always wrestling Sheeta in some capacity.
Sheeta, I'm coming for you, bitch.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that impression isn't spot on.
It's nailed. It's nailed. It's 100% nailed. It is yours. It is yours.
If there's any work going out there that requires a Nyla Rose impersonator, I'm your guy.
Yeah, you're gonna do it, and for the AEW Dynamite animated series, you're gonna play Nyla Rose, and they're gonna have you give you a bunch of lines to say, but you're just gonna say Sheeta. She's not gonna say Sheeta. Get over here.
Well, because I think like there'd be multiple tapings where they just use me for one day because they just use videos just clips.
Sheeta. The show's done. The show is done. Sheeta.
What's up? Did you break your glasses?
Yeah, I broke my glasses yesterday. You didn't notice on the show yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
Don Callis is giving Takeshita a lesson on how to destroy what's left of Kenny Omega. The Acclaim show off their new scissoring trios titles. And then we get Orange Cassidy versus Penta, which was your main event. The winner will face Jon Moxley at All Out. Shouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy faces the winner between Mox and Penta.
The same reason Sheeta had to fight her way into All Out. Orange Cassidy had to fight his way, or Sheeta had to fight her way to All In. Orange Cassidy fights his way to All Out. It should be the other way. No, Mox, you get a pass.
And
not
going
only did
by
you lose Stadium Pants Stampede, Mox, you beat Commander this week, so that puts you in line for the national title. I don't understand why we couldn't flip these matches. Why not do quote unquote
Orange Cassidy Commander? Put Orange Cassidy versus Commander, and then put your main event Mox versus Penta. Winner faces Orange Cassidy. Yeah, that's what I would have done.
I was saying flip pay-per-views. At All In, we do Mox and Orange Cassidy for the international title singles match.
Yeah.
And then do the Stadium Anarchy or whatever you want to call it, brawl for it all at All Out. I feel like that would have made more sense since it's an international title.
I feel like they were trying to go for spectacle All In.
Yeah.
So like having Stadium Stampede seems like a spectacle, but in reality, they didn't go that much into the crowd. It was more controlled than ever.
Yeah.
So like it didn't seem as much as the spectacle.
Yeah.
To me, anyway. I need to go. I still need to find time to go. Watch the actual feed of.
It's a lot of chaos.
Stuff.
It's a lot of chaos. It's a solid match, but it's a lot of chaos. It's just
thing is, I really want to go back and rewatch some matches because like I want to go back and watch Jericho Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like I missed a lot in I feel like I missed a lot in the main event purely on the basis of like there was a little bit of talking here and there and like jokery and stuff like that. So you lose some of that when you can't really see or hear what's going on.
Yeah. All right. Well done. Many didn't see All In. I just gotta say that. Gotta rewatch it. No, I understand what you're saying. It is a lot that could be happening. Going like, oh yeah, I'm just at the event and doing shit. Yeah. But so the one thing I took away from the show at the end of the day is that All Out, we don't know what's going on for that. it's a bunch of matches they just throwing together. But the new belts for the and the celebration of the new trios title, I was happy we got that one instead of seeing Saraya's celebration with a new title. I'm just saying that would have been different.
But that celebration's coming. Literally.
Unknown if that's intentional or not.
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
sure it was.
It wasn't till I said it, and then I realized what I said instantly, and then was like, allegedly.
Dude. But on to NXT.
But before we get to NXT, make sure tomorrow you check out the best of July 2023. I know it's September. I know it's late.
Yeah, wait, what?
I've been a very busy man.
We're in July? I thought this was the best of August.
August will come out at some point during September.
It's no rush. No rush.
I mean, none of you are watching them.
Well, we should do it. You should do it quarterly, Manny. Quarterly. Take your time. Best of quarter one or whatever that is.
No, Marcus, because then there isn't any room for the dump at the end of the year. You know I like taking dumps.
Yeah. Did you do the half dump already?
No, I forgot to do it.
I
forgot to do it. I feel like I should have done it, but like it's too late now.
Yep. We'll see. The dump coming this December. The greatest 24 hours of your life.
Yeah, maybe we release last year's and this year's together. Combine
Hey, giant dump.
Watch him back to back.
Yeah.
So NXT kicks off with Julius Creed versus the Dyad because Brutus was taken away and started the match.
You know, I'll blame the official again. It still makes me sick in all wrestling companies when the referee rings the bell when clearly something is wrong. We should not be starting this match under these circumstances. A man was attacked by a gang of maskless hooded figures and took it to the back. And they locked his partner in the cage.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Did all Dynamite get the full 3 strikes from you because there was a 3 Canadian destroyer spot?
You know, I didn't even want to bring those up, but yes.
Brutus.
I'm done. Yeah. No. I don't want to rant about the destroyers. I don't want to rant about it.
Brutus returns as Julius Julius has been taking a beating. He rips off the door, and then the Creeds win, and Ava Raine walks off.
I'll tell you, Manny. Storyline.
Do I care why she walked off?
No. No. I just hope she ran to her daddy, who I want him to be off screen and giving her advice about her career all the time. Waste the rock in the Schism feud. Oh, no.
She's more likely to get advice from Tamina than her father.
Well, I don't know if you want to take career advice from The Rock. It seems to be all downhill for him lately. Kreese looked amazing in this match, and the Dyad are gone. Is this the end?
I think I think we've got another month for the Dyad.
I know that but the contracts are up. You think that'd probably be the end of it? Like this could be the conclusion.
It should be.
This is a really good match.
And yeah, it should be the end of it. It should be the end of it. I think this is the end of the Schism anyway.
Yeah. Once Ava walked off, the Dyad lost. I feel like that should be the end. We can move on from this. Joe Gacy can move on. Everybody can move on. And we start over fresh. But, really good match and a nice start to NXT. Like, the cage match was exciting. The Brutus bomb looked good. The one-arm power bomb looked good. Julius I'll put all my money in on Julius today. But whatever.
It's starting to sound like the game. It sounds like the game I'm playing, WrestleQuest, where the promoter is called Helephant. He's an angry elephant, and he's running the gambit of pro wrestling, and he's demanded that you break up with your tag partner, who is a moose. And he eventually has.
Oh man, Manny, I wish I could die and come back as the elephant. I would love to be an angry elephant running a wrestling promotion. That would be my dream. That is my dream.
It's a good game. Like I texted Eric yesterday to go download it. I told Eric download it, buy it, whatever you need to do. It's a really good game. Like I've put 20 hours into it now. Like
Speaking of,
yeah, it's a really good RPG.
Speaking of Eric, maybe these are the releases you've been looking for. Unless they re-up somehow in this random. It's like, I love this place. Oh, you fucking idiots. They both offers are paying back. I love my life. I love my family.
Mello and the tag champs are talking about championship gold when the Street Profits return to NXT. They ask Mello what his plans are. He says there are challenges, but he needs to erase that asterisk. And he was referring to the win he got against the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov,
who jumped into the belt that Trick Williams was holding.
Yeah. The Prophet suggests that they possibly
challenge him. I think that's definitive win. My opponent is a moron.
What, for jumping into a title?
Jumping into a title. Like, I think the Roadrunner goes home at night thinking he's beating the Wile E. Coyote, because the Wile E. Coyote most of the time just shoots himself into a giant canyon on a rocket. I'm just saying, they killed themselves because of me.
If you look back at the footage, Dragunov would have had to been moving at like 40 miles per hour for that to hurt him.
Yep.
Because Trick did not smash that into him. Trick barely just held it up.
Don't you dare bring physics into wrestling, Manny. Yes, he would have had to be going at 400 miles per hour basically to die from this, but you have to throw in already acquired damage to the head or something. I don't know.
The Prophet suggests possibly challenging Don and Stacks. Then the segment's cut short because a fight breaks out between Dana and Kalani and Lola and Elektra.
Yeah. Which, everybody can't wait to see what happens here. But I'm down to see the Street Profits go at the NXT title. I think Bakersfield, the lineup, it seems like it's going to be Stratton and Becky, maybe? And then Street Profits and what you call them?
It could be Stratton and Becky. That would be a really good match. And I would be telling Eric to go to that show because he didn't seem very keen on it like when you last brought it up.
It's in Bakersfield. It's everybody's fear.
Also, Eric, can you answer the text? What are we actually doing on Saturday? What are your plans on Saturday?
Oh, he said no show for Payback. No watch along.
He's not doing the watch along.
No.
So is he doing the Saturday show?
Oh, well, maybe. That is the
question. Because I can do both. I
can also do both. If you can do both, I can do both. How you like that? And I'll do a collision watch along at the same time. Ha!
So can I.
Oh, yeah? So can I.
Think you're better than me?
Yeah, shoot.
I challenge you to a duel.
Yeah, you want to duel me? A guard.
I challenge you to a duel. Who can stand on the top rope the longest? Both of us with zero balance.
Zero balance and bad backs and knees and legs and shit, and just trying to balance. Oh, yeah, he's going to see Beyonce. He could do a morning show. That was the reason why he couldn't do Payback. I forgot.
If you need to get ready for the morning show, you don't have to do the morning show either.
Beyonce's at night. He can do it. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Bailey was at the Beyonce show last night.
Yeah, and I saw her thighs.
Yep. Bailey was holding it up in booty shorts.
We got Charlie Dempsey versus Butch for the tournament. This is built like the G1, isn't it?
Similar to the G1, but
it's really shit
any
G1.
round. It's a round robin tournament, and they just threw people together. And I don't understand why this is the Heritage Cup tournament. They're not even Heritage Cup matches. They're having regular matches.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense either. How's it preparing you, Marcus? If it actually was, I think I would stop watching NXT for the month of September.
But yeah, but man, imagine being in a tournament of let's see, I don't know. I'm trying to think about an obscure game. Darts. Being in a darts tournament, but only to play pool to end up into the finals.
Right? Like the worst swerve.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a worse swerve than that the Heritage Cup tournament because you know what's coming with the Heritage Cup.
Yeah, like what? I wasn't ready for this.
Dragon Lee believes since winning last week, he believes the number one contender. Ali reminds him he's already faced Dom and lost. Ali says it's his turn.
Triple threat?
No, it's them two, maybe at Bakersfield.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because it is the triple threat title.
Yeah, it's the triple threat. It's the multi-man title. Fatal 4-way triple threats, 6-pack challenges, Royal Rumble, Battle Royals. I don't know. All these are on the line with this one. Ladder matches. But I can see triple threat at Bakersfield.
Yeah. Dragunov comes out. He gives Trick praise, says he's impressed with him. And now he's turning his attention to Mello again when he's interrupted by Noam Dar in the Metaphor Lounge.
Yeah, I don't honestly know. I don't remember what they called it, but I was like, the Metaphor Lounge is happening. And I didn't realize they were going to be there for the rest of the night, basically.
I liked it. Aura Menta insults him in German, and then Dragunov threatens to go up there. Lash says he isn't. Noam isn't afraid of is afraid of nobody, and then Jakara be fucking up saying Noam Dar is an undisputed champion.
I mean, technically, it's undisputed Heritage Cup champion.
She didn't say Heritage Cup though. Undisputed champion.
Hey, when I'm saying shit, I wouldn't say I was the Heritage Cup champion either, man. I'm the undisputed champion of what? Heritage.
And then Aura meant to ask where Dragunov's title is, and he goes, "You don't have one, you foolish boy." Which is exactly what I said when Nick Wayne came out.
Foolish boy.
Yeah, when he got slammed on the skateboard, it's like, "Ha, you foolish boy."
Well, you know, shout out to that storyline where he didn't shake AR Fox's hand. I believe it was on Collision when they actually showed the footage. It was like, "Oh, fuck you." Basically, as Darby's forgiving him. Fuck this dude. I'm glad Nick Wayne
killed me.
Yeah,
Nick Wayne has gained some respect points.
Yeah. No, he just wasn't just simple. Oh yeah, AR Fox. Yeah, you're a good guy. No, fuck you. You know I hate black people forever now.
Menta sets up for Noam Dar match next week. Vod Wagner said some things.
Yep.
I don't know what he said.
He said, I'll put you through a table because you are messing with a man. And when a man is a man can't lose to a man.
Like when you have a lisp, you should not be cutting promos like you were in the 80s.
No, I don't have a problem with him cutting promos with his list. I have a problem with you having a manager who can probably say this better. What's his job?
We get Lola.
He sucks. He just sucks. Everything about him sucks.
We get Lola Vice and Elektra Lopez versus Kalani Jordan and Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke been talking a lot about toughness last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
She got taken out by stairs.
Yep. She's a hardcore legend, Manny. Not a hardcore legend. And I want to ask you a question about this match, Manny. Normally I say this for how about that dive, but how about that drag? How about those arm drags for Kalani Jordan? The woman of 1,000 arm drags.
Yeah, but she could do the Rob Van Dam pose, so I'm allowing her.
Yeah.
I saw that image online. I'm like, I'll allow it.
Yeah. No, she's talented, young talented, but her main office is arm drags, like she's the master of arm drags.
Excuse you. Maxine Dupree had made arm drag sexy again.
Hers are too violent.
Which is why it's happening on NXT now. She's put arm drags back in the game.
Yeah, but I'm curious if that arm drag that Maxine Dupree is only good because I want to see about how I get arm drag. I don't know.
Kane said backstab Braun or something, and then he explained why.
Yeah.
Oh, Von Wagner. But like no one really pays attention when he speaks anyway.
Yeah, I'm totally like, I just care less about Von Wagner. Even Braun Breaker, when he went up to Corbin, I could care less what he was saying. You stay out.
Oh no, I didn't even take notes when he went up to Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Braun Breaker goes up to Corbin and he's like, "Hey, you stay out of my business." And Baron Corbin's like, "I don't give a fuck about y'all. I'll be honest. I'm gonna really be honest." And Braun's like, "Good then, good."
But you know what was that a segment? The only interesting thing about that interaction was, Baron Corbin towers over him.
Yeah.
Yet Braun Breaker looks more of the wrestler than Baron Corbin, because Baron Corbin looks incredibly small, despite being taller than him, standing next to Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Braun Breaker just looks like a force to be reckoned with, like just fit and like shit. And you know, I do have a problem with Braun Breaker and Von Wagner that they have the exact same shirt, just with like it's just text on there, best spirit in the game, and then the other one, do you want to get tabled? They're the same shirt. Just someone got really lazy in the shirt department.
Mello goes to Trick asking if he can beat Dragunov. Trick says, "I don't think." Then Mello walks off. But as he walks off, he says, "I don't think you can. I know you can."
Got me emotional. I know you can. It's great that Karen picked that up. Otherwise, Mello and Trick may have problems. I know.
Dijak versus DJ Tatanka. Dijak wins with a loaded right hand.
Dijak won. Didn't see this coming ever. Dijak won.
Yeah, he's now 2-0 against DJ Tatanka.
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to go call Tatanka and find, you know, whatever it is to beat Dijak. Because everybody else is beating Dijak, but you. Got to get over that wall.
Nathan Frazier versus Joe Coffey. Joe wins in a decent match. And then looks up at the Metaphor Lounge again.
Can I pause you and say, did you see what happened to Nathan Frazier in this match early when he ran into the ropes and literally killed himself? So yeah, early in the match, him and Joe are wrestling, and he's running at like 1,000 miles per hour, but I think the rope was still kind of moving a little bit. And so it moved and his head just swooped under and he just like literally knocks himself out temporarily in the match. And I go like, how the fuck does that even happen? Like it was physically impossible. Like he's running straight and his face goes under the top rope, gets snapped by the rope, and he just kind of falls out. And it's like, what the fuck?
Anyway. It was meant to happen.
Joe Coffey then they did the same spot again, and he was like, "I'm okay." And the referee was like, "Oh, good, don't die." Not on NXT. If you're gonna die on Raw or something. Not on NXT. Yeah, where people will watch.
What's next? We go to Chase U. They go over the scoring for the Heritage Cup International. Thea shows up late for class. Instead of going into study hall, opts to hang out with JC.
Oh, she's gonna go forget this learning stuff. She's gonna start smoking and become a mean girl. But can I tell you something? He should not be upset with Thea Hell for not missing that class, man. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You want to know why?
Because she can't compete in the Heritage Cup.
Yeah, one, I'm late. I can't compete in the Heritage Cup. And if I'm late 2 minutes, your class shouldn't be over. Like, you shouldn't be over 2-minute class. I'm late a little bit. I had a little traffic. I had to use the restroom. Whatever it was, that was less than 2 minutes. And she's like, "Oh, where's Thea?" I don't know. Show up to your class. Just a little late. Don't worry about it. That's why I'm hanging out with Chase. I need Chase U to attack Andre Chase. The entire HQ to turn on him, including JCJ.
And then we get the main event, which was Roxanne versus Gigi versus Kiana James versus Belair Davenport. Match was fine. Kiana James wins
really
with Kiana James wins with the two of the worst signatures to pick up the win.
Yeah. Wasn't the biggest fan of the finish. I was shocked that she won, but it was it's basically a throwaway match for her and Stratton next week. I thought it was a really good match. I thought it was put together well. It wasn't, as messy as I thought it was gonna be. So, solid main event.
The problem I have with this is if it is leading to Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton, which I'm totally fine with.
Mm-hmm.
That just leaves furthermore nothing for Rhea Ripley to be doing on Raw.
Rhea's fighting Raquel, Manny. She's fighting Raquel. That's not nothing.
Marcus, that don't even feel like a long-term feud that is worth caring about.
Maybe they build long-term at Payback, where Raquel gets payback.
Nah, we're all gonna get tired of Raquel after this arc if it continues.
Yeah, I mean it's only transitioning back to Liv Morgan, I think, or Becky.
It has to go back to Becky.
Yeah, but Rhea's not doing shit with this title. She don't care.
No,
Dominic has done more with the North American title than she's even thought about doing with the women's title. Bianca Belair's on vacation too.
Yeah, Bang. The thing is, I feel like it's a well-deserved break.
Yeah, I mean, she was on her own.
I feel like she's
against the wall.
I feel like she.
It's a long battle.
I feel like she's been going at it since 2020, like non-stop.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years straight, to be honest. Because she's had no injuries or anything and no time off. I think she's doing this. And I think her and Tez also have a reality show as well. So it's just a lot.
I thought that was already filmed.
Yeah, but I'm counting that within this 2 years of her work.
Yeah.
Like she has all that. She had all that. Yeah, there's no cricket commercials selling out on C4.
Yeah, I think that was a breaking point for me. The C4 coming out with it, I was like, nah, Rick.
Nah, this ain't for me.
I feel like people got tired from the long title defense that wasn't really a title defense, and I feel like the break should be enough for people to forget. And when she comes back, it'd be like, yeah, Bianca's back.
Oh shit, Bianca's back.
Yeah, I think it's a good rest.
Yeah, well deserved. I it's fine. It gives other people new opportunities, allegedly.
There are no one to get opportunities.
By other people, I mean Charlotte Flair. But yeah, that was the two shows this week, and they were both kind of just there, just not much happening here. I think that we're getting these back-to-back pay-per-view weekends that probably aren't earned by either company. Like I can't even tell you what the main event of Payback's going to be. I'm assuming Seth and Shinsuke.
I think it has to be because doesn't look like there's going to be Roman or Usos or Solo on that card.
Yeah, and they're not going to have the tag titles do anything. The wrestle on that show. I mean, they're going to wrestle, but they're going to wrestle, but they're not going to main event. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Well, this might be the first time that World Heavyweight title is going to main event a show.
Yeah. I mean, congrats to Steph, but I hope it's back and hold up to it.
Jimmy says, do you think Rhea's feud would benefit from them pulling and airing more of their NXT fights?
Yeah, from the back of the day,
Yeah.
The rivalry of Raquel and Rhea. If they showed the video of their friendship, basically just do the same package they did in NXT.
Yeah, I think
like
that's happening.
Friendship and all that.
It just feels rushed. And obviously no one really cared about the Liv and Raquel thing versus Rhea going into it in the first place. So it is a tough sell.
Yeah, so
because they haven't done enough to really make you care about Raquel Rodriguez on the main roster.
No, like I don't even have a sympathetic promo of lived in my car or whatever.
I don't need
But
that.
so like yeah, I mean it's a lot that needs to happen. Like I was more invested to the Lyra Valkyrie feud and Rhea Ripley dynamic than I anything Rhea's done on the main roster with the women. Like Rhea's storyline's leader of Judgment Day. It's really hard for her to get
that is
it.
That is it. That is literally it.
Like unless they had a rival faction or something, or you could build somebody up. But Io's not doing anything either in her 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Thing is that for a moment in the last 5 minutes, I was thinking when you said Charlotte, I was like, who is the women's champion on SmackDown?
Yep. It's the Goddess of the Sky or whatever. The Empress? What did she go by? I forget. Queen of the Sky?
Empress of the Sky? I think.
I don't know. Io Shirai.
Io Shirai.
And then, eventually Kairi Sane's coming back. And
I'm assuming October she'll be back.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And she could feud with Rhea? Rhea would kill her.
Nah, I need it picked up with when she left WWE. I need her to go after Bayley.
Oh, I thought she was about to be back on the flute with Asuka.
Oh, I want the flute. That flute made me, in the saddest times during COVID, the flute made me the happiest in the
end. I wonder if she's just going to come back as a pirate princess. I don't know. I honestly don't know what they're going to do with Kairi when she comes back.
Was that her idea?
What, the pirate princess?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the pirate princess. That's her. She's still the pirate princess in fucking Stardom.
I just don't like that gimmick. It limits you in WWE. I feel like it limits you to, like, it ceilings you.
You can't be a pirate. It was unique. No one's ever been that. No one's ever said I'm going to be a Japanese pirate girl.
Paul Burchill decided to do it.
He was a swashbuckling pirate. Kairi Sane committed. She committed. She had the little the fucking steering wheel coming out.
That is today's show.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't much. The shows gave us nothing. They
gave us nothing. You want us to give you something? How much book the show? They gave us nothing. Again, whenever CM Punk goes CM Punk, he takes away from the shows because I want more of his drama and his bullshit. Instead,
funny how you bring that up. Now we can go full circle because Marcus did ask me who's gonna go CM Punk first in the next few weeks. Aaron Rodgers or
CM
Punk. And I told Marcus when we were talking offline, it can't be CM Punk because he's allegedly suspended, so it has to be Aaron. Which then led me to going, I really want to get a jersey.
Yep.
And then Marcus said, why don't you get a lineman? Because they're gonna need linemen. And I was like, okay.
they're gonna need linemen.
So why don't you could get a custom jersey and put Thirst Trapper Jones or Coochie Monster on the back. And I said I don't want to get cancelled. And he's like, yeah, but I think Marcus said you could get accepted it'd be acceptable to wear that at a strip club. But I don't think it can anymore.
So we came to the debate, the conclusion that the Coochie Monster jersey can be worn at a strip club. We don't know if we could be or not, but it led to the argument. Is the strip club the only place you can't get canceled? I think you can't get canceled for doing anything.
I think you can now because Gen Z is going there. Gen Z is
the strip club.
Gen Z are the ones that ruined everything. Gen Zs are the ones that have made everything as a topic of discussion now.
I feel morally wrong just being in the strip club. I think you're allowed to say and do whatever you want at this point without harming people. I'm not talking about hitting women or raping or anything like that or going crazy. Don't walk in with your dick in your hand like Mystical. I'm just saying, you can't get canceled for saying anything in a strip club.
I think you
I
can.
think everybody's amoral.
I think you
That's
can.
why James Harden loves it so much.
This is why Marcus holds meetings in strip clubs.
Yes. Guys, we need to talk about our finances. Why are we in a strip club? Because I can cut your ass out. You can't get canceled in a strip club. You're in there doing business.
Yeah, I still think you can get cancelled. Gen Zers are the ones that make it possible to be cancelled at any point in the world.
Gen Z has ruined everything. Imagine watching Gen Z approved porn or strip club stuff. Ah, what are we watching here? What are we watching? I want my women objectified, damn it.
No, Gen Z porn, but the start of it would be when you'd actually have to see the guy ask for consent.
I think there also would be equal opportunity where it's not just big dick guys, you got little dick guys in there too. So they don't feel inadequate.
Yeah, so I feel like they've ruined I feel like they have ruined everything.
They ruined porn in strip clubs. Oh no. But no, you can't get canceled in a strip club. I think you wear your Coochie Monster jersey in the strip club, Manny.
Because I feel like Dave Chappelle's the only one that survived cancel culture.
Yeah. He basically said, Uncle, continue his life. I mean, that's 90% of what it is. That's 90% of it is. Yeah.
I get his point. It's like, if we're being inclusive, why can't we talk about that other group?
Yeah, just talk about everybody. I just feel like you should only be canceled for stuff that's extreme, never this little shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it just seems like people, and then to be honest, you can't get canceled. And like someone said, I forgot who it was. Only people who get canceled are people who are really bad at their job, to be honest. I can't remember who said that, but I agree with that. Like, you really are bad at what you're doing if you get canceled. Like, Dave Chappelle,
that guy's gonna get canceled.
What guy?
The Spanish football president.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get canceled.
But was he really good? I mean, he just started groping people.
He took winning as an opportunity to grope women.
Yeah, like that. Like, it was like that was the only thing he signed up for. I don't care if we win the World Cup. I want to grope and kiss. And
when I meet all those wrestlers at Eve, I put when I stand next to them, my hands are like behind my back or by my sides, like that old Finn Balor pose. It was like,
yeah, in a sense,
like you can see where my hands are.
These are my hands, guys. Just
it's
trying to be a man that watches a wrestling show in peace. Huh?
It's only that session moth one where she put her leg up, and I'm like, my hands are still by my side. I am not holding this leg.
Manny's like, what? But easily they can change that picture, Manny, to your hands to your side to just a little motion to your like.
You will not catch me doing the Jungle Boy pose in any of these.
By the way, there's never been a better picture to describe Jungle Boy. So they're like, yeah, CM Punk choked that kid. Yeah.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
He 100% deserved it.
Except for that one with the knee on your crotch.
Yeah, that's the Session Moth one. She did that.
Yeah, that's what every man says, Manny.
She has also put a post picture that same very weekend twerking on Dave Meltzer.
Hey, sometimes hoe is life, baby.
But she's easily one of my favorite independent female wrestlers because she's like Becky Lynch, but if like Becky Lynch never got her shit together. It's like, like her gimmick is drinking and coming to the ring. Like, it's just fun. It's how Manny lives outside of doing the show sober.
Oh, Manny, are you upset that you get to see your level of where you are in the wrestling media? That Dave Meltzer, top of the wrestling media, gets twerked on. You get a leg up. That's what you are. That's what you are.
That's the
measuring stick.
Yeah, but the measuring stick, Marcus, is Dave Meltzer gives out stars. I give out nothing.
I give you nothing back.
Dave Meltzer gives out stars and is well renowned. Marcus, we are nobodies.
Yeah, and I also like to add Dave Meltzer doesn't probably have a girlfriend to stop him from getting twerked on. There'd be a different type of wrestling match if Becca called. And he was like, well, I was just sitting here. I was just sitting down, and all of a sudden, ass just flew in my face. I'm innocent.
Yeah, so that the whole thing is, I'm saying again, that was probably one of my best wrestling weekends, and probably the end of my wrestling summer. It was great. Wrestling summer was great.
I mean, it was capped off with All In. Well, we get the fall. You had the summer. Me, the Sharpshooters technically get the fall with NXT Bakersfield, if I choose to go. There's the New Japan show in October in Vegas.
That don't count.
There's Monday Night Raw in Ontario, if we choose. There's random independent shows going in the area, and Full Gear in November.
You going to Full Gear?
The plan is to go.
I feel like you need to go to the NXT show.
What, Bakersfield?
Yeah, I think you need to go.
But it's Bakersfield. And it's my birthday, Manny.
Exactly. More reason to enjoy it.
I'm going to be an angry wrestling fan in Bakersfield. Can't believe Carmelo Hayes lost the title that way. The Bret Hart treatment. Where they told Von Wagner to go for it. Nah, it's in deep consideration. Yeah, Ontario Raw though seems like that'd be a fun show though.
I don't know. Thing is, I don't really ever enjoy going to SmackDown or Raw, even when they're in London. Even when they're in London, I just don't feel like I enjoy them.
You still feel the show's big enough for you. You know, like they didn't set the stage enough. This is a random show, but I haven't been to a Raw in forever. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like you have more fun on their live event than you would at Raw.
Yeah, they're also doing a live event in Palm Springs. The fall belongs to California, you guys, or or the West Coast for wrestling. As in, the summer belonged to Canada and the UK, I guess. I don't know. I feel like Canada had a lot of shows. With Collision and WWE and Collision and all that. Canada had a bunch of shows. Anyway, I guess we can wrap this up.
Manny did not go there with his credentials. What are you talking about? My credentials? My genitals?
No, he's talking about the Meltzer thing. That you were a part of the press. Hi, I'm part of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show, the Sharpshooter channel. The what?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Oh, so you're like Mike Does Sports?
I saw that Tyrus interview. Well, you and 999 other people.
Only 900? It's fine.
Still only on 76 subscribers. Get out of day.
We got you. Get
out of the day.
I love our imaginary beef.
It's not imaginary. I need a new measuring stick. That's the thing.
It's like we're still competing in the minor leagues of baseball. Like, call us up to the big time. But let's wrap this up. Let's go. I'm gonna eat something.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in once again to the best of this tomorrow.
Live.
I think what's the best time to put it out? 11,
You don't want to put it out.
11 or 12?
Whose time are you talking about?
Yours, Pacific.
How long is it?
About an hour. Me just under.
12, fine. Oh, 11. 11, the normal time.
Put out the normal time. All right.
Yeah.
So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check us out for twice the experience on Saturday with the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast, and then me and Marcus will be doing the Payback watch along.
Ooh, you guys are getting a double header from us,
where you get the breakdown between me and Marcus on how you going to go about winning this match.
Yeah. Well,
which is always a fun way of finding new ways. Which is always fun way of finding new ways to say I'm gonna attack the legs.
Yeah, really. Hold on, I'm not attacking legs on Payback. I'm going for you're back. You're back. Manny, on the last watch along, we didn't do how would you win this match? We did. Can you kick my ass?
And you can't do that without doing the rehashing the new. We're gonna have to record the new video.
What of the who's fighting?
Can Marcus fight the AEW locker room?
No, I can't run them now. They're bigger. Yeah. They're bigger and they're better. It's scarier now. But that was basically what happened during All In. We were like, oh yeah, we will ball it. Yeah, it's cool. And then I forgot when, I think it was the House of Black match where we were like, I'm not fucking with anybody in this match. I think that's what it comes down to.
I think I could fuck with
Buddy. We were fighting Caster. I think we said we would fight Caster.
I think I could fuck with Buddy.
You can fuck with Buddy, but I think Buddy's going to be like, fuck around and find out, man. That man is solid muscle. I feel like if I hit him, my hand will hurt. And then, but we'll fuck with Caster. We're going to Caster. That was it. Because I'm not messing with Billy Gunn. Bowens will probably fuck me up too.
I don't think so.
I think Bowens will look for a solution. Why are we fighting?
Yeah. Well, it was Billy Gunn. Because he's older. You just go after his joints, Marcus. Arthritis is a killer.
Billy Gunn's big, man. I feel like I come after him and be like this.
That's why you go after his knees, Marcus. You attack the legs and bring him down to your side. You never fought a big man with strategy before.
Attack the legs. Light up the eyes, son. Light up the eyes. That's
you work the body and you work the body, work the legs.
Yeah, but tune in Saturday for the double feature of the watch along of Payback and the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast, where we talk about the return of Jimmy Uso. I think that's all we have to look forward to on SmackDown this week.
Yeah.
I don't even know when Roman's coming back, to be honest. Oh, and John Cena.
Oh, yeah, John Cena's on this.
Yeah, John Cena's on. Yeah, John Cena's there. Yeah, this week.
Oh, yeah, and John Cena's back full time for a short time.
Yeah.
I'm
not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, all right? He's going to Trish run.
Which means John Cena will probably be returning to the setup.
Yeah.
I like when they put the sad horns.
Yeah, let's start it. It's very slow. Oh, shit. It's epic.
All right, guys, we should probably go. I've been Lord Manny Hayes. He's been
Marcus, the grand finale. And that is all. Ah!